Hi guys, Auntie Donna here, and today I will be oven roast this beautiful big fresh snapper. As you can see, inside is pretty fresh, and I'm going to put it in the foil paper and we are going to roast him just like this. And I've already cleaned him up and washed him, and I'm just going to slice some holes in the fish, put some slices all in it like that, because remember I'm going to put it in the foil paper in the oven to roast. Yes, so I just put some holes in it. Look at it. Yes, and I'm putting some holes at the other side. So you notice I turned the knife the same direction as I cut the other one on both sides. And yes, the fish is pretty, and I'm just going to season him up, and you guys going to see what I'm putting in the fish. Auntie Donna roast fish. The guy to clean up the fish for me properly, and he said he did. The inside is good, but the outside still have a little scale, and you have to make sure, especially when you're going to eat the head, you have to make sure every little thing is off the fish. And if you look, you see some 1 and 2 scale bumping off the fish, and I'm getting off all of those. And the fish is very firm, fresh. Look at the eyes, the fish is not sinking. When you press the fish, your hand coming right up back. So this is a fresh snapper. And this snapper was $70. $79 for this fish right here. Yes. And I think it weighed, I don't remember how much it weighed, but it is very heavy. I don't remember because he never tell me. I washed it in lemon already. So I'm just using a little lime juice and a little more vinegar for the second wash. I know the purpose of camera. And you say you want your fish to clean. Look how the edge clean and pretty. Very nice. Oops. No, it's not $79, guys. Yes, I think both fish. I bought another bag with some different sliced fish. Yes, and both of them come to $70 something. Yes, I just remember, not 79. I think this fish was about $40. Yeah, about $40 something. Yes, it not reach 70 because I had bought some more fish from them. And there you have the fish. I'm going to now clean it up, season it up, and you guys are going to see what type of season I put on my big snapper to put it in the oven and how I do it. Alright? Yes. So guys, you know everybody make their own season for their fish. So I'm using a little Maggi season, mix them together because I want it to well season. A little onion powder. A little dried thyme leaf. This is just, yes. And Auntie Donna not using any measurement. And a little jerk season. I want it well spicy and nice. Yes, and a little jerk powdered season, just a little bit. Alright, yes. And these are all the powder season that I'm using in the fish. Yes, sir. Let me get the cover for this one. So just rest them there, and this one I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put a little olive oil. Wait, my hand simple. God have mercy. Yes, to my hand. A little olive oil in the season for it to marinate, like so, marinate the season together. Kind of bring them together as one. All of this season, powder season. So the olive oil. And please don't come at me and tell me, say, Auntie Donna, And as some season of fish. Everybody do them things different. This is my way. Alright? And the first place I'm going to put some of the season is inside of the fish. You understand? I'm going to take my hand and rub it out in there. Put it inside of the fish. Yes, so the season, then we're going to use some in the head. You know them heads fish are. Them part here upon the fish. Nice. Yes. So I put it in there. And I'm now going to put the fish, the season in these parts of the fish. Down in here, yes. And you want down there to be well seasoned. And I use the olive oil so that it can marinate very nicely. You just add a little bit more inside if you feel like it not get enough. And turn her over upon the next side. Yes. So just to scrape out the little that is left. Yes. I'll rub it under the neck, under the belly, and the fish well season up. And for the interest of time, let me just rinse out this. Yes. Pause. So dry out the pan, hold on your hand, Ladian. I forget the footage. Blanca them like to see how the pan are dry out. And I'm gonna place the fish in this for a little while and let it marinate like this. Zoom up on the pretty fish and then clear down here. Yes. So now I'm gonna get the stuffing ready for the fish, but let me just clean up the sink, alright? Watch while Auntie Donna clean up the sink and get everything intact, because I like to work and clean as I go along. Alright? I can't have to work with the dirty kitchen. So guys, guess what? Zoom up this. I don't know if you guys know what this is. Zoom up on it, Ladian. This is water crishes. So while I was looking for a callaloo in the Caribbean store, they didn't have any callaloo. They only had the thin ones on that given day. And I saw this and I said, what no water crishes this? And I asked the man, so this is what I used to eat when I was a little girl. I don't know if them grow this here, but this grow in the river back home in Jamaica. Water crishes. So I'm going to use it for the stuffing in the fish instead of the callaloo. Tell me guys if this grow here or it come from the Caribbean, but this is a vegetable we know in Jamaica as water crishes. It grow wildly in the Caribbean, and I don't know if Jamaican people still do it, but the older folks them in the countryside probably still using water crishes. But this is what my grandmother used to cook whole heap of evening for we with food. Crishes, steamed crishes, and a thing that they call it the stalk or the cocoa or the dasheen. The middle part of the dasheen, it used to come up and they used to cut out the middle out tight and they cook it with crishes. It used to nice. So I have it here. Guys, I saw it in the West Indian store and I haven't seen this in years. Let me tell you, years I not see crishes because I couldn't tell when last I go our river. But even look. So I'm going to wash the crishes and I'm going to cut it up just like how you would do the callaloo. And this is the stuffing for the fish. Alright guys? Yes. So wash the fishes in the salt for video purpose. Yes. And no insect in them. Make sure they look on them. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God, can you believe I haven't seen this bush in years? So it's similar to callaloo. It's similar to it's just a green vegetable, similar to callaloo, similar to pak choy. I saw the colored green, but I didn't want any colored greens, so I didn't buy it. And the man was introducing me to colored greens. And I said, sir, I don't know it, I've never eaten it before, but it's the American style to callaloo, so I'm just cutting up the creases. Come down on it, Ladian. Zoom down on the creases, let them see what it looks like. So you can literally stuff your fish with anything, and I am using the creases. Alright. So the creases cut up, and it might look a lot, but when I put it in the fish, it's gonna shrink. So let me just wash off back this. Rinse it off. For the interest of time, I will be cutting up carrots, onion, scallion, pepper, and of course okra. I had them in the freezer. Yes, and sweet pepper. Yes. So the seasoning is cut up: onions, pepper, carrot, okra, and scallion. Yes. And I'm gonna put in some garlic now. Guys, I have cut up my season for the fish, and I'm just gonna put them with this, let me just use my hand so they don't fall off. And this is the water creases. I'm just adding everything in here, and you can put what you want. This is garlic, pepper. You guys see what I put. I just cut up the garlic, and I'm gonna just put a little bit more jerk season in there. You get a spoon. Yes, a little bit more because I like fish with pepper. I don't have any lemon. Unfortunately, when I went to the supermarket, I never take up any lemon. And you know butter have to go in a fish. So I have one bar, but I don't need so much. So I'm just gonna cut some in this. Now this is gonna go in the belly of the fish. Yes, not too much. I'm gonna need some for add on top. Yes, and I don't have any lemon, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more lemon juice. So remember the fish season already in this, and a little olive oil to season it up, and just get a little vinegar. Very raw, so that is the reason why I put the lemon juice, and I put in a little bit of vinegar, a little pinch inside of the fish, and I'm going to use my hand and rub up the season together. Oh, the butter, everything together, combine, so then I slide out. Yes, and this is the stuffing for my fish. Well, I've never stuffed fish with creases yet. Come in, show them the down in it, and then they come down. I have never stuffed fish yet with creases. This is my first time, so you guys gonna see just like how me see it for the first time, how it's gonna come out. So I'm gonna put this one side, wash off my hands, and stuff the fish so you guys can see it. All right? Yes, guys, so it's time for the fish to go in the oven. I'm just putting a little olive oil in the tin. Oops. Just to keep this file paper from sticking. And again, this is Auntie Donna way of doing it, not nobody else way, alright? And I'm gonna tear the file paper now. Let me just wipe off the grease. Alright. double the foil paper because the fish big. And one more piece. Alright, so we just set it up like this. Alright, so we have the foil paper and we have big fish right here. I will set big fish on the paper and Auntie Donna is gonna stuff big fish with all of these ingredients. The head, and guess what? I don't have any food strings. You know, you have the string that you tie the fish with. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Never remember if I buy. So I make sure I put stuff her in. Stuff up our head. Yes. Stuff some in here. Cause everything on this part on this fish going to be eaten when it cook. So whatever is left over, I remember it's the first time I'm doing fish with water fishes because I didn't have any color. So zoom him up there again. Let me just wash my hands. Yes. And I'm just gonna cut up this next piece of butter on top. Yes. Remember we put butter in already. And this is the leftover. And I'm gonna wrap it now. Make sure that you wrap tightly. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna put an extra piece over. I don't want the. So this is more like an over roast fish with slash jerk with a little something. So this is an extra folded on it. And I'm gonna set it in the baking tin. And then bigger than the baking tin, you know, what he can hold. And there you have it. We're going to put this in the oven for like 30 minutes. Yeah, because the fish is big and the oven is very hot. So powerful. So, oven time. Come on. So guys, I'm going to cook some couscous. Couscous is similar to quinoa, but on the more healthier side. And they're both cooked the same way. So I've never tried these ones yet. I got them from Aldi. And it's like rice. Yes, and I'm going to cook my couscous for my dinner because you know that I am staying away from rice. So the fish, the oven is heating up. I'm going to put the fish in a minute. But in the meantime that is heating up, I have the couscous going to be cooked. And I'm using some coconut milk in it. And some corn. Sweet corn. You know? Yes, I like corn and crunchy corn. Crunchy corn, yes. So that is what I'll be using in it. And I'll be using the coconut milk. So let me cut this in the meantime. I want you guys to look how I do the couscous, right? So I boil some water. Yes, boil the water. And I turn on the oven, the stove. And I've turned on the fire on it. I'm going to add a little butter in it. Just to cook it just like how you would have cooked your rice, alright? And I'm going to add some coconut milk. And cook it. It's easier to cook than quinoa. So I'm using the tin coconut milk because I want the flavor in it, yes. So I'm going to put little all-purpose jerk seasoning in it, just a little to flavor it up. And I'm going to put some dried parsley. I just use all of that. And if you guys notice, I don't cook with salt. Try to season them adding the salt. Yes, and the corn is nice. Look how pretty the corn is. Let me throw it out. Let me get yes, so we throw out the corn. I'll put in the corn. And this is the Goya corn, them firm. Yes, let me turn on the stove. Yes, let me just taste this. And because me not, so this is the couscous, right? And you don't wash the couscous. Because let me get the scissors. Hold on, guys. So, let me just cut it, see there? Let me cut them. Well, I forgot to use 3-pack in it. So this is 2-pack I'm using. And it comes with its own. This the one here flavor up already. This brand that I get, but we just season up this one. And let me just put in the fish now. Get another pack. So the fish is gonna go in the oven. Yes, we eat now. And it's gonna stay there for half an hour. Alright? Yes. Fish in the oven. Fish in the oven. And Auntie Donna here making the couscous. So look what I'm doing with the couscous. Alright? So I follow you because somebody asked me, how you do the quinoa? Similar. You boil up the water, you put what you're putting in it, and you make sure that the water is boiling up. Alright? And remember, this is the boiling water that I use from the stove, so it is already hot. But because I put the coconut milk in it, the coconut milk kind of temper it down a bit. So I want it to boil up back a bit. Hey, and I'm not putting any scallion and thyme or anything in this. I just put a little bit of season, and I take out an extra pack because I want to see how it's gonna swell. Alright? Yes, I want to see how it's gonna swell, how much it's gonna swell. Alright, and we don't want this to boil over. Yes, the couscous, it's like rice, it swells up. When water catch it, it just swells up. So I'm gonna soon turn down the stove. As soon as it boils up, guys, I'm gonna turn down the stove. Yes. I turned it down already and it never boiled. Alright. See it come up back. So we want it to boil. So it's boiling up, guys. So the coconut and the corn, so I'm gonna add in the couscous. So the couscous, it absorbs water. You understand? Just like how you cook the so you see it? So I have to see the thickness. Let me just turn down the stove because you don't need high temperature. And it's coming like porridge. When you're cooking porridge, so it will suck up all the water. So I'm feeling the texture of it, and I think I need to add one more in it. Yes, let me feel it. The more it boils, the more it gets thick. So this definitely needs another pack. Alright, so this is a substitute to rice, and I got these at Aldi over here. Alright. Yes, so see you now? Yes. So let me see how it's supposed to take like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna let it simmer, and I use 3-pack, and it's gonna absorb all the water, and the grain is gonna come up fat and fluffy. Alright. Let me take up the garbage, because I like cook with my face clean. the fish in the oven. Let us throw these in the garbage bag. You see how it coming down? I remember I said it coming like rice. So it absorbs water. So any water in the pot, it will suck it right out. So you have to just know to put the amount in it for the amount of couscous that you put in. And I use 3 little pot. And if I look on the box, it's supposed to look just like this. Oh, not like my face, but just like this. Mwah. Yes, alright. So we're gonna turn down the stove and leave it. Alright, you don't have to cover it now, nothing. It cooks by itself. But if you want to cover it, you can. So it cooks similar to rice, alright? And it's easy and it's a healthier option to rice. And guess what? Auntie Donna has been teaching you guys for the past 2 months how to make healthier choices in life for your health, for your well-being, for your energy, and that you don't have to go to the doctor. Well, you still have to go to the doctor for some things, yes. But these are healthier meal choices, and I'm happy to take you guys on the journey with me. Look at the couscous now. It's absorbing all the water. So I use 3 packets, and each of these packets is like a half a pound in there, but it swells. It swells just like the quinoa. And this is the quinoa over here, for those who don't know. We have rice here, but we hardly cook rice. And this is the quinoa. I need to put plug out this. Yes, guys. Let me put back this. This is the quinoa. And you notice right enough than the rice. My kids do eat rice, but I'm trying to cut them off of the rice, giving them the healthier option, and they are loving it so far. So quinoa and couscous. So now that I have bought this couscous at Aldi, I'm loving it. And all you have to do is you cook it any way you want to cook it, any style. This is like rice, alright? So you don't need rice and all the water. And I use 3 packets in there, and look how it look nice. It just finished steam yet, you know. Alright, you don't have to even cover the pot. You can leave it, but I'm gonna just cover it and put the stove on the smallest. So as you guys can see, it is coming to perfection. See how dry it has become? The water, the more you leave it, the more you turn it down, it sucks out the water. It's similar to cook like rice, similar like quinoa. Both of them cook the same way. You flavor them up. So I would recommend, and when you're having this, you're not missing no rice. So I'm just going to cover it up like that and leave it for like another 3 minutes. Let me know if you're learning anything in the kitchen from teaching you my cooking skills. And guess who I'm teaching you my cooking skills? Auntie Donna, come. Hey, cook the pot. Hey, cook the pot. Hey, bless the hands. Hey, Jesus says. Hey, healthy living. Hey, walk at. Hey, and look, you guys can see the difference in my body for over the past 2 months that I have started to do make healthier choices in life. I can stir fry, because I'm going to beat a guy, you know. Stir fry, hey, stir fry, hey, stir fry, and make with you cut, yeah. Hey, stir fry, hey, stir fry, hey, stir fry, and make with you cut. Raga, you can't come for me. Anyway, pot is cooking. I'm going to do some cleaning up, and I'll see you in a bit when the fish is ready. So this is the finished product of the quinoa. Yes, see it right here. Cook and ready. Cook and ready. Let me just show you guys how it looks. See it here? Quinoa cook and ready. You know? Couscous, not quinoa. Similar to the quinoa, but a bit different, you see? And it tastes just as good as the quinoa and This is a substitute for rice, alright? And you see Auntie Donna how I cooked it. Let me just let you guys see it. Corn and herbs in it. Look at it, and it is very nice coconut milk. So you guys can try this and cut out on the whole heap of rice. Alright? Yes. So we're waiting on the fish. And the fish in there doing its thing. Not ready yet. It had drained those to the water. Soon ready. Time soon up on the fish. So I'm taking the fish out the oven now, guys. It's very hot. So we are going to open the fish to see how cooked the fish is. If it wants to cook more. And voila! Wow! Auntie Donna fish is ready to eat. Look at it. Oh my God, guys, it smells so good. And the water crishes look just like callaloo when the finished product is done. See it? Steamed fish in the oven, roasted fish in the oven, or whatever you call it. And it's cooked by yours truly, Auntie Donna. Look inside. Can I get a fork? So here is the couscous, and I'm taking up some. Yes. And it's very light and fluffy. And this can last a couple days well. Alright. Couscous, yes. This is a healthy option. Alright, and this is my dinner. Daddy never help himself. And we're gonna cut in the, let me get the proper cutting knife. I want your bread knife. Yes, so cut the fish. Alright. And this is a fish. So I forgot to get something for me because guess what? The bone cut. Alright. I never want to do it yes. And we're gonna just take it up like this. And this fish is one. We'll just take it up. Whoa, the fish. Let me get a spatula. Just for alright, Daddy, you want it? Ooh, wow. My fish, oh my God. Auntie fish breaking up. But not to worry. I'm gonna set it right back on it. So here you have it, guys. And this is not fish for share out, you know. This is for we just eat it with a spoon, don't Daddy? Yeah. Steamed fish, yes. And there you have it, guys. Let me just take up the clary sauce. Because we're going to just go down in this. All of we are going to just go down in this. Yes. Couscous and steamed fish done in the oven. And you too can try this at home. And this fish, you're supposed to do it, I do it individually. But I wanted the big one. So we're just going to eat and take up and eat at the end and the bone. Love you guys and thank you for watching. Teaching you my cooking skills. Auntie Donna Cooks.